Welcome back to Talk That Talk with Meesh and Jay. I'm Meesh. To the left of me is my bro, Jay. Look, if you are new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are true here, you already know what to do. Get your smokes, get your drinks, but make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Your ass should already be
subscribe.
Hey, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Jay and I, we trying to get 1,000 subscribers. So please, find it in your heart. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Please do. Thank you. What else? Thank you for those who have been subscribing. And if you've come back to see us, welcome back. And thank you. And we love you. And you don't got to smoke. I forgot to throw that another one. You don't have to smoke and drink. We love sober people too. Just so y'all know.
We want everybody.
We want everybody.
We want everybody.
Come on.
We love you all.
Yeah. So, yeah, welcome to the spring, y'all.
Man, spring, my ass.
I know. It was a little cold today.
I was like, goddamn.
I know.
Took Bruno out this morning. Goddamn.
I know.
I had to put my Scully on and coat.
It was a bit brisk.
Come on, man.
It was rather brisk.
I had to warm my car up. Had frost on the top of it. Like, what the hell is going on? Yeah. Where's the warmth?
I know.
Huh?
Yeah. It's getting there.
And then the stupid pollen. Let me tell you.
Oh, my car tore up.
Man, my joint was a green boy. I ain't like that at all. So I went Saturday, like the hell with it. I'm going to go ahead and take it through the car wash. And I knew it was going to rain the next day, but I just wanted to get the pollen off the car.
That's what I need to do.
Yeah, I didn't get like a whole like a matte wax and all that. Just a regular old wash just to get the green off of it. You know what I mean? Because that stuff will stain, man. I ain't got time for that.
It sure will. It will stain. You're right. That's why I'm like, I need to take mine through the wash too. I'll probably do that this weekend sometime. While I'm off.
Bipolar, man. I got this. Look, I got
frigid.
on a sweater today, y'all. A whole sweater because it was so cold.
Yeah.
I had my little collar joints ready for the spring. I had to put my joints in the cleaners. I spent like, I think it was like $45 for like 7 shirts.
Yeah.
Got my little collar shirts all cleaned up, ready to rock and roll. Just hitting right here, trying to get the muscles so you can hit right. Oh no. What it do? 30 degrees.
I know.
Wind blowing.
That's why I ain't switched my closet out yet. Because, usually around this time, I'm like, all right, time to switch it out because it's about to be shorts time. Man. About to be tank top time.
Please.
Shit. Not yet. Hold off. Just 2 more weeks.
And those of you for allergies, man, I feel sorry for you because I had allergies and for some reason I outgrew it. I'm glad.
Yeah, I don't deal with allergies like that, so that's a good thing. Except for when my cat be tearing me up, his hair be getting there.
Oh yeah,
he be causing me to have itchy eyes. But outside of that, I'll be good. Yeah, I'll be sneezing a lot. But anyway, yeah. So look. Y'all see what the topic is, okay? It's about to be about Usher, all right, and his supposed causing of divorce. He's caused a woman a divorce. And then we're going to jump into Terrance Howard. So, and y'all already know what that is. So, yeah, we're going to talk about this Usher situation first, y'all. So, please, like, sub. So, we're about to get into the topic. Y'all. So, it went viral. Y'all know Usher do his cherry moments. Do you be seeing it? Do you be see sometimes when he do it online?
I usually see it when celebrities, like celebrity women, are in the front.
Yeah.
And he'll do a little something with them. Especially when he was out Vegas, when he had his residence out Vegas.
Yeah.
Them the main ones that I saw.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's viral, but he does this at his shows. He has like a cherry section where he takes a bowl of cherries and he's like dangling them in the mouth and he wants you to lick on the cherry and bite it and all that sensual shit. Okay. And so it went viral that this woman was in there and she was really giving it. She was giving it. She was like, oh, I'm gonna lick these cherries, and then she was being all sensual with it, and I think everybody like caught on and was like, oh, that's crazy. Like she was really giving it. And so there's a rumor that went around that her husband divorced her or filed for divorce after seeing her act like that at the concert, saying that she never been like that with him. Basically, they've been married for like a long time and she ain't never been like that with him, right?
He a sucker.
Right. So it's like he's seen her get like that. But okay, so real quick before I say what I want to say, right? if you've never seen that side of your partner, or if you ain't seen it since y'all was really young, that wouldn't bother you? If they getting all freaky deaky and kissy wissy and all that, you know, with somebody else, even if it is a celebrity, because I mean that's weak shit, right? It's a celebrity. Mm-hmm. You telling me that wouldn't bother you?
First of all,
if they don't be,
you're talking about if I saw it online?
If you saw them,
I wouldn't know unless it pops up
right?
online.
Unless it pop up, but it's like the sensuality is not there when it's between y'all.
I mean,
but she's showing sex sensuality while she there with Usher or with somebody else, just in general.
And it was over some cherries and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't give a damn about those cherries, and I don't give a damn about the cherries in the mouth and all that stuff.
Right, but she
ain't long as he ain't smashing my joint. Then I don't give a damn about no dangling cherries and all that. You doing all that? I don't give a damn about that.
Because first of all, I'm gonna be like, we got cherries at home. Okay, we got cherries at home. You don't need to go there.
I mean, look, first of all, he's a damn fool anyway. If they black, right?
Black, yeah.
His black ass should know that's Usher.
Yeah, for real.
If you that foolish to think that you ain't seen what Usher did or do, you know what I mean,
right,
at the concerts,
right,
and you let your lady, and she was probably happy to go with her girlfriends, and they probably paid a pretty penny to be that close to him.
Facts.
You should have known better.
Yeah. You
should have known. Come on, it's Usher. You fool.
Yeah.
You're a damn fool.
You're an idiot.
But no, I would know. First of all, me personally, I know Usher and what he do.
Yeah.
And if my old lady came to me and said, I'm going to Usher concert with so-and-so, of course, Jay ain't going to be there because I know what kind of time it is.
You know what time it is.
And I ain't going to lie. This just me. I would be happy for her because that's a moment, you know. I mean, I would be upset that it went viral because I don't want to see my girl.
Because then everybody all in your face about it.
Yeah. But if that's something that she wanted to experience and, you know, she ain't going home with him.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'll be happy for her. Like, okay, you know, you did your thing good.
Yeah.
I would mess with her a little bit, pick with her. Oh, yeah, you want him.
Yeah, because Usher married. He going home to his wife after he do the concert. He just trying to get his money.
And I know about it. So I wouldn't be mad or jealous or nothing like that. No.
Right.
Because I know what's going to happen if you up front. And you spent that much money to be up there. Hell, you got the Holy Spirit. You got your money's worth.
She got the cherry experience. Okay, that's what she went there for.
Did he grab her cakes?
No, it wasn't none of that.
Well, see,
but she was just giving. She was giving a lot. She was all up. She was giving all this. She was giving.
Look, maybe that's you. You need to step it up as a brother. Step it up in the bedroom. Won't you do? Make her. You know what I mean?
Make her give.
Yeah, you drive. That's the thing.
Make her give it.
Yeah, it ain't her. It's you.
So the whole point of me bringing this story up, I thought this story was real, y'all, but it ain't. They saying that all that shit was cap. Like literally all that people going crazy talk about her husband divorced her and she 45.
Well, you know how the internets do.
Right. And it wasn't true. So it's a married woman from Usher's viral Cherry video dishes on divorce rumors. And it says a Chicago woman whose steamy onstage moment with Usher recently went viral is setting the record straight. She is not married and certainly not headed for divorce. But the internet had been buzzing with rumors that her seductive serenade during the R&B Superstars Live performance sparked a breakup with a supposed husband, but Tillman is calling it all fan fiction. That is completely false. I am single. Tillman said in a recent interview, I am retired homeschool mom looking to expand the arts here and across the pond. I am single. You got a cherry. Give me a jingle.
So it says she was never married.
She was never married. She don't even got a man. And, I mean, they ran with that hoe. Like, of course. I mean, ran.
The only thing it did for her is get her known.
Yeah, it did. It did get her known.
That's it.
They called her Aunt Cherry. That's what he was calling her, Auntie Cherry.
See, now she might as well jump on that.
Yeah,
and make her YouTube and jump on TikTok.
And this is Auntie Cherry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, do her thing. But it was worth a conversation. I had to bring it up because I feel like it was worth the conversation because I feel like that we have to deal with the fact that there can be insecurities anyway. And I think that a lot of men probably felt like, if that was my woman, you feel me? I wouldn't even be having it. She wouldn't even be in there acting like that. Because some people were saying, oh, she was embarrassing him and all that. She was embarrassing no one. A fictional man. Y'all made who did that? Who made up a fictional person?
You know, it's always one person on it.
God,
They ain't got nothing else better to do.
Yeah.
One person started, it's going to spread.
I think that now, that's the dangerous thing about social media now, is that you don't know what's real and what you got to really do your research these days. Because even with the whole Trump child support thing, like I'm thinking that shit was true, that they might do shit turned out not to be real. And then the dude came out like, yeah, man, I made that whole thing up, and that shit just went viral.
And everybody believed it. You know what I mean?
Because it go viral, they believe it.
Man, look, that's why I live in my reality.
Right.
That's just me. I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
Everybody, I live in my reality. I hear stuff, I see it, whatever. If it ain't bothering me, if it ain't stopping me from getting up in the morning, going to work, making my money, doing my thing, having fun, being with Bruno, being with you, doing the podcast, right. I don't care.
You don't give a damn.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
It don't. But people just love to make up things and stir stuff up, and they're trying to get on. You know what I mean? I mean, we can very well do it. We got a platform, and all it takes us to say one thing out of the ordinary, and it's gonna blow up. It's just the way it is.
Whether it's cap or not.
Cap or not.
People love cap.
Yeah.
People love cap. Okay? Seem like that way. Just seem that way. But we ain't fitting the cap. I had to find out the truth. I ran into the truth. I'm like, okay, that shit was cap. Okay? So for all of y'all who thought that a man divorced a woman and it was saying good for her and that's what she get,
but I bet
egg on your face.
I bet you this opened up a bunch of conversations in the households.
It did. Oh, absolutely.
Honey, what would you do if I went to Usher? And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, here's my thing. I feel like at the end of the day, you having fun though. Like if I went to, it's kind of like going to a strip club. To be honest, like even though he is not a stripper, he's a performer. But if I went to a strip club, I would expect to be able to rub up on some booty. That's all I'm saying. Not that I want to cheat. Okay, I just want the full experience. I don't want to go there and be on diet strip club. Right. Like I can't even get the whole experience. Like, oh yeah, nah. I mean, I'm here, but let me cover my eyes up, like, cause I'm married. Like, no, if I'm going to the strip club, I'm going to enjoy the stripper club, and that's what she did. She said, I'm gonna go to Usher concert and I'm gonna enjoy Usher, no matter what that means.
And I'm sure that after that, she was probably steamed up, ready to go home to her husband or whoever. I mean, ghost husband.
Her ghost husband.
And smash him off real good.
Facts.
You know, and that works sometimes. You go and come back, she a whole new person. She ready to put it on you.
Yeah. Yep.
And then he ready like, oh, go back to another concert if you gonna keep giving it to me like that.
Facts. That part. Because whether y'all know it or not, I'm telling you, y'all people who be having side, and I don't condone this, but people be having side pieces sometimes, or y'all be going to places and getting strip club or steamed up, your partner come home more, aroused than usual. Then you wondering why they all juiced up.
Yep.
Something else done influenced that juice.
And you put your old lady right through the mattress.
Yeah. Yep.
Put her through the mattress. And that's what she want.
Yeah.
Straight through the mattress.
Put her through the mattress. All right. DDT.
Nah,
I'm just lying bullshit, but yeah, that's all. So I just had to bring that up. Y'all was completely false if anybody thought that shit was still real. Okay, but Usher, you in trouble because he almost got Keke Palmer in trouble. She lasted. Her relationship made it through too.
Yeah, I saw that, and I remember that. Yep.
Yeah, so
that's when he was in Vegas, right?
Yep. So hey,
there was a few celebrity women that went through that little experience, but they wanted that experience.
They did. Yeah, they did. Yeah. They did. Well, okay. All right, we're going to move on to our next topic. We just want to go throw that up in there. Now, this topic is a bit interesting because, I know you're familiar with the actor Terrance Howard. I like him from A Best Man, Hustle and Flow. He doing his acting, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy is out here saying that Diddy tried him. Diddy tried him up, so he's saying. So we're going to play a little bit of what he had to say about that real quick, and then we're going to...
One thing I can't stand is that nasty, freaky home actual talk.
Oh, I know. It's not really freaky because he
I heard what he said. I heard what he said. But God damn.
I know.
Did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the consequences when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you. That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in and make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you like, or looking at you like you're a woman. When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back. It's a difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man don't take the same things that a guy will accept. So always be the man in the room. And that's always been my whole thing, and have lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way. I don't compromise. I don't play gay roles. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that shit because the man card means everything.
Hey, he said that. He said that. So that brings me back to the point when we was talking about that Diddy is how many of y'all took the bait because of the money. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's what he's talking about. He's saying, I had to actually tell this man no, because he don't have to tell him.
That's the same thing Cat Williams said, right?
He sure did. He said, Diddy liked the party, and you got to tell him no.
Yeah. You
got to tell him, which is sad, because it's kind of like he's luring him in. It's like, hey, I want to just do business with you. That's how it starts, right? And you like, yeah, I got you. Like he told Justin Bieber he going to buy him a Lamborghini and all this other. What man, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though he was a boy, but what man is offering to take men shopping like 50 Cent? So it's kind of like you could tell he uses his money, his bravado and everything to slide people in. But now, my question that came into this was, because I don't know. I know the type of movies you watch. You probably don't run into this. But I know moms do. Moms be killing the Tyler Perry joint.
Yeah, and it's straight nut, but men on men action in that joint.
Tyler Perry, this man don't care. Because he going to have a man on man scene up in there. Okay? Mm-hmm. If his life depended on it, he going to have muscle
what's
up.
What's the one that, what's that one that we watched? Is it on Netflix or on Damn.
Which one? You're not talking about Beauty and Black? Or
yeah, that joint. That joint is nasty. I was like, come on, man.
Beauty and Black, crazy. Right?
It was good, but I'm like, come on, man. I was like, every time that joint, I'm like, I just get on my phone until they finish doing what they doing.
Yeah.
God damn.
It's some casting couch. But, okay, so my question is, when you see that, right, and a lot of these men claim they are not homosexual. Yeah. They're not gay on screen. But do you think it's possible? Do you think because they have to kiss now, they touching lips. So do you think it's possible to play these roles and not had any external experience outside of that movie? Are you and tell us in the comments too, please. We want your participation because I know y'all done seen it. What do you think? Do you think that these men can possibly to do it? What have they had experience, or are they just cool with it? They just. I mean, you got to knuckle up and kiss that mom. Like you got to see that.
In my opinion, I believe that even if they didn't have experience, they're curious about it. Yeah. And that's the best way to do it, through acting to see if that's something they might like.
Right.
But Jay ain't, hell no. You ain't got enough money to pay me to do that.
That's a good logical thought about that. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Because somebody else said that too. Like, they have to have curiosity.
Yeah.
To be okay with saying, you know what, I don't mind kissing a man. And they want, and all the people in there watching too, the directors,
watching you,
and they telling you, kiss him like this and do it like that.
And that's real live kissing too.
Yeah, and they have to keep, and then it's not even like it's one kiss and you gotta stop. No, if they don't like the way you kiss that man, and if the chemistry not coming through the screen, because that's that acting shit, y'all. That's that acting shit. If that chemistry not coming through the screen, okay, they gonna tell you to do it again and again and again and again until it's correct, until they feel like it's believable on that screen. Now, another show that was P-Valley. You ever watch P-Valley?
Of course I watch P-Valley.
LaMurda. He got a wife and kids.
Yeah. Yeah, and he had to play that.
But he played that role. He wanted to play it.
Man, look, I don't know if you've seen Pulp Fiction.
No, I did not see that.
Great classic movie.
Okay.
Samuel L. Jackson, John Travolta, Ving Rhames. You know Ving Rhames?
Ving Rhames. Oh, yeah.
So he got a scene in that joint where it wasn't him it was he got caught up and by some guys, and then it was in the basement, and they basically like tied him up, put the thing around him, and my man just went straight in him.
What?
And Ving Rhames, big as he is.
Yeah. They went in Ving Rhames.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
was pumping him real good on that joint, tearing him up.
That's crazy.
Ving Rhames, young.
Tearing them up is crazy.
I'm like, nah, not Ving Rhames.
But Ving Rhames did play Holiday Heart now.
I ain't see that.
You ain't never see Holiday Heart? Oh, yeah, he was girled up in that joint. He was girled up. He had the nails. He was dragged. He had the perm going on. He had the hand mannerisms and everything. And he was doing that. Believe me, Ving Rhames been took. I know he been took. I'm sorry. Big as he is, he been took. And then look, Baby Boy. No, think about Baby Boy. Remember when he slapped Tyrese on the head and licked his head and was like, yeah, that something chocolate ass or some shit like that. I'm like, see, I'm saying. I mean, because Terrance Howard said it. He said most of the men in the industry, once they get broken in, they end up being gender fluid. So it's kind of like they're like, okay, sometimes they want a nut, sometimes they don't, type of thing. And it's crazy, and a lot of people don't want,
I'm trying to figure out what kind of money are you getting,
man,
to decide that I'm going to do this role.
If they
I'm
offered
going to do this scene, and everybody's going to see it. I'm
going to ask you, because I was
watching. With your cheeks out.
I was watching this podcast where these two brothers, they do a podcast, and he asked his brother, he said, for $500 billion, would you
billion?
Billion.
That ain't going hard now.
What?
No.
500 bill.
Sorry.
You got me 500 bill, you wouldn't?
No.
You wouldn't get pummeled?
There's no way. I wouldn't be able to do it, young.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to start throwing fists. You know what I mean? That ain't going to happen. You going to get your jaw rocked. Sorry, I can't do it, yeah.
Sorry. I done told Craig and them, I'm going to kick it with them. See you when I see you. You got to be out, yeah.
Hey, man, I just got to live with not getting that money.
Yeah.
It's going to hurt, but I can't do it, man.
I mean, because, okay, now we got to look at it like this, y'all. It's about morals and ethics, though. Like, sometimes if you know that ain't your steez, if you don't get down like that and you go ahead and get down like that, it's going to change you. It's going to change you, like because it changed, like he said, Terrance Howard said it best. He said it's going to change how you are. It's kind of like a form of selling your soul, because you're doing something that's not true to you. You not really gay, but you're going to do it because somebody paying you $500,000 or $500 bill, or you got a man coming and fondling with you, all because he your director and he said you not going to get this job unless you do it. Because that's the type of stuff that they do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I be looking at all the men that be playing on Tyler Perry Jones. I be like, I know y'all niggas. I know y'all.
I see, and I don't stay away from all them shows, but I see them. Mm-hmm. You see more and more of that stuff lately. In the past 5 years, you see more and more gay scenes. And I sit there and I be like, why? Mm-hmm. And I be wanting to know, like, why? How? Interview these guys. Please tell me why and how are you able to do it?
Yeah.
What, like you said, were you gay? Or like I said, are you curious? Mm-hmm. Or was it the money?
Yeah.
Yeah. I really want to know.
But it could be, a lot of it is the money. They know that their career, just like, okay, Terrance Howard said this again, and just in case y'all didn't hear it, he said that there's a lot of things that a lot of business he lost out on because he wouldn't bend over that way. And that's no pun intended.
I'm sure. And that's why he's been out of the league for a while.
Yeah. That's why he don't do much.
Yeah. Because he like, look, I'm not.
Yeah.
Nah.
He said, I'm not doing it. But see, that's the industry. The industry is, if you go into it, they want to know what you're willing to do. And if you're not willing to do it, guess what? You lose out. They're going to put you on a list of people like, oh, nah, he ain't down with that.
See, that's that Hollywood.
Yep.
I'll be just like my man. I forgot his name. And I should be ashamed of myself because he's from D.C. 1030 Man.
Oh, yep.
That's why he said, nah, fuck that Hollywood shit. Mm-hmm. I'm just doing all what you call it, not home stuff, but
Yeah.
non-Hollywood
Non-Hollywood.
movies or shows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Small time stuff, even though he got a lot of movies. I think the top one was probably Friday. It was next Friday or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the biggest. I don't even know if you want to call that Hollywood. I don't think so. You know what I mean? But he like, oh, I ain't selling my soul. It's selling my butthole for these people.
Because because they end up, once they do that, it changes them. And like I said, they end up on drugs. They end up devastated. They can't live that down, and they can't be proud of their accomplishments after that, doing that either. I mean, a lot of them try to pretend like they are, but when you go to sleep with yourself at night, you got to be happy with you. Mm-hmm. And that's the part I think people forget. That when you lay down at night, you got to be happy, or even look yourself in the mirror. You got to be happy with the decisions that you made that day.
That's right.
Okay? Simple as that. And that's even if you're not even in Hollywood. That ain't even just a Hollywood thought. That's a real thought. You got to be happy with who you are at the end of the day. And if you're not making decisions that align with your peace and your comfort and your morals and ethics and your religious values and whatever the situation, all because, somebody about to hand me over this, so if I don't do it, and people do for money. That's why I don't trust people who so overly impressed with money. Mm-hmm. You know, people be like, oh, damn, that nigga got that big old Lambo, nigga. Look at them wheels on it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, like, okay, so that means, I don't have it. That means you'll fuck me over. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Soon as somebody come with money, like, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. That bitch,
you'll do anything for the money.
You'll do anything.
Yeah.
You're definitely not loyal. You're loyal to the money. You're not loyal to anything else.
Yep.
So therefore, you stand for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And a lot of people find that they have to go into the industry and they face those eventually, even if it's not sex, bro. Even if it isn't sex, it could be they want you to not speak out on an issue that you feel strongly about, right? It's a lot of people who have what you call sponsorships, if not sponsorships, they call them something else, brand deals. Mm-hmm. Even with brand deals, like let's say you have a male who, maybe you want to do this brand deal, but you have to also you can't speak on let's say the transgender experience. Not that I don't have anything against transgenders or nothing like that, but let's say they are pro that and they want you to be in a commercial and with transgender and do this transgender thing, right? Mm-hmm. But that ain't you.
Right.
But in order for you to get down with them, they want to see you show you down with that.
Right.
Now, there's a lot of people who would do it because, damn, this brand deal about to make me $4 million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? About to make me $4 million every year or every month, however much, whatever your brand deal is. What do you do when your job is at stake? And then you gotta be cool with or not cool with. You gotta do or not do. And if you don't do, then you go on this difficult list. This list where, they difficult. Mm-hmm. Oh, they ain't with that. Then there's certain parties you're not
gonna be able to come back from it.
You're not. So you either gotta choose the money or you choosing yourself and your morals and ethics. And sometimes in this world, choosing your morals and ethics ain't always the way to get up there.
Right.
That's just how it is. A lot of people who up there today, they ain't did it honestly. That's for sure.
Best believe that.
It take time to do that shit honest. Mm-hmm. For sure. If you stepping on necks and cheating and backdooring them up, you get up there quick.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would say 40% of the actresses, got up there that way. Even in a music industry, same thing.
Same thing. Because you got to. You forced to. Mm-hmm. At some point, if you want to get somewhere. And they'll tell you. When you get in there and you meet a bigger actor, they're going to tell you what you got to do. They're going to be like, hey, man, you just got to do this.
Yeah.
Nah, that's going to slow you up. Do that. Mm-hmm. Destiny's Child. Well, Beyonce, they got her. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, they got him. You know what I'm saying? Took him from Jackson 5. Hey, we going to show you because he was willing to do the shit.
Yeah.
That's just what it was. All right, anything else, bro?
Nah, I'm good.
You good? Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Y'all heard us. So now, please like, comment, and subscribe if you stayed this long. Please let us know what you think in the video. And we need 1,000 subscribers, please. So please help us out. I'm Meesh. To the left me is my bro, Jay.
Yo.
We out of here, y'all.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.